Man, yeah, I have to say something. When I first got wind of the Colts fans booing Andrew Luck for announcing, well, he didn't even announce his retirement. The poor man suffered from a leak that was done by none other than Adam Schefter, who put it out on Twitter. And some people are saying, well, it was good for his business. It was good for Twitter, okay? But they booed the man as he walked off the field toward the halftime of the Colts contest, as opposed, and they knew it was because he was leaving because he was retiring. Rather than giving him a hand like past members of American society have done, they booed him. With some people on Twitter saying, well, I've got a retirement and kids and a basement and I'm not tired. Well, look, dude, you don't play professional football. You don't get hit by the equivalent of some car or truck slamming your head against the wall. You are just some dope sitting there watching the game. Fans have become the worst elements of sport today. I mean, how many times have we seen this ugly kind of behavior and we think, gee, it can't get any worse, can it? Well, it just did. Because the people that booed, I will bet you, have some sort of criminal record, all right? And they're the kind of people who don't want you to visit their basement because they don't want you to see what's going on downstairs. You got it, okay? Those types, all right? Wow, I never thought in my entire life I would see fans do that to someone supposedly as loved as Andrew Luck in Indianapolis, but they booed him. This is a man who gave 7 years, 7 great years to the Colts, or as much of that as he possibly could considering injury. Look, professional football, NFL football is not easy, okay? It is by no means easy. The man should give a huge, gigantically huge hand. He should get a hand for what he has had to put up through and what he has given Colts in the meantime. After all, he was the chosen person to replace Peyton Manning, and let's face it, for a few years, that's precisely what he did, and he did well. Body can only take so much. And then, you have to remember, last year, he put up over 4,500 yards passing and arguably would have been the NFL MVP had it not been for a guy named Patrick Mahomes. And they turned around and booed him. So Steve, it's not whack. I'm talking about to Steve Weish, my friend who's with the NFL Network, who put out the tweet that said whack, and I said, whack isn't the word, and he worked facts. Well, here's some facts. Those folks in the stands, they represent the worst of America. Pure, simple facts. The worst of America.